Okay, in this quick video, I'm just going to quickly outline for you how we have the fader groups set up on this mixer. Remember that this is a digital mixer, so each of the control channels here can be mapped to any input or output in the system. And because there are more input and output channels on the system than there are physical control channels, you have to assume that there's going to be some of these that are mapped on different fader groups. So think of the fader groups as layers. So you have fader group A, which we have programmed or configured the mixer to be all the primary inputs that are located over on the patch panel over here, right? So this patch panel has, let's go down here. You'll see inputs for the vocal channels 1 through 4, 5 through 8, vocal 9 and 10, the cantor mic, the piano mic, the piano input, guitar 1, 2, and 3, and then the rest of these, actually that's also guitar 4, and the rest of these are monitor outputs. So we have a total of 8 monitor outputs here, and you see one, mixer 2 is a piano monitor, mixer 1 over here is going to be the monitor on the mixer itself. So all of these are patched to the various inputs here on the mixer. So fader group A then has the inputs for all the vocal mics, the cantor mic, the piano mic, the piano itself, the guitar inputs, the iPod / external, which connects to a little 3.5 millimeter jack. It's right over there. You can see that. It's good. And the CD tape, which is obviously the CD player up here. And these are the outputs for the den and recorder. So the den recorder up here has an output as well. That's fader group A. Fader group B is the static inputs. These are things that don't change very often at all. So I'm going to zoom in on here a little bit. We have Priest wireless, handheld, ambo 1, alter 1, preside 1, hang left, right, and center. These 3 correspond to the 3 hanging mics, and this last one is a VCA group, which basically means it's all 3 of those combined. Okay, fader group C. Let's press that button. Fader group C. This is the main mixes that we have. So these are the outputs 1 through 8 here for the 1 through 7 here for the primary monitor mixes. Then we have a few more mixes here. Monitor 1, like I said before, is the monitor up here on the cabinet. Monitor 2 is linked currently to the piano monitor, and monitor 3 is the floor monitor, which is not yet configured, and then 4 and up are for the individual ones. These are not currently being used. However, they can be used pretty easily if we wanted to. You could just plug in some kind of monitor output to those ports on the patch panel, and you'll see those. In the last group, we had this set up for some miscellaneous things. Really not really using this fader group too much at all. So those are the fader groups that we have set up, and you'll use these fader buttons here whenever you're going to be accessing the channels on those fader groups. So if you're setting monitor levels for those channels, you'll be make sure that you have the right fader group selected. That's pretty much it for the fader groups. In our next video, we're going to talk briefly about setting monitor levels.